Hello everyone, and thank you for watching Cyberwar. In the earlier video, I did a presentation of the Certified in Cybersecurity certification by ISC2, and as I showed you there, the training part, they have a quiz at the beginning and a quiz at the end. We started the quiz in the video, but since it's 75 questions, I didn't have time to finish it there. So I'm gonna make now, you're watching a separate video with me going through those, see how well I scored. All right, let's go. So I did question 1, asset. Question 2, admin control. Question 3, technical. Question 4 is puzzling me. I have no idea what they mean here. Question 5, I would put physical for stopping cars from colliding with pedestrians. And we are at question 6. We are only 11 minutes in. Total 2 hours, 30 minutes. So you have a lot of time. I think this is similar to the actual exam. All right. What is this? He's a member and a security analyst. Okay. Okay, so he's a member of ISC2 and security. And remember, I didn't go through their training, so I'm just winging it here. The field is so deep that you can't possibly know all the domains, and this is from the regulatory part, I think. So I'm a member, but I work for the corporation. But there's an audit. Now, we're definitely not lying. We're definitely not asking for guidance, because this is like telling them. But if it's an audit, yeah, it's an audit. Can't expect audits to help you solve your problems if the staff is lying to the auditors. Okay, it could be as supervisors, but no. You tell the truth. What's a druna? Question 8 is, okay, poses a risk to an organization or an asset. It's not fear, it's not control, not asset. It doesn't pose a threat. It's the control threat. Once here, it would have been tricky if they asked a threat, a risk, a vulnerability, or what threat is this? Okay, we have the funniest names. Yengi setting up security for well, it's not physical, it's not admin. I don't know what this is. It's technical. All right. I don't know here. Let's say this tolerance. Like the guy selling a laptop for he wants 100. There are laptops higher and cheaper. I'm allowing myself to Google, although during the exam this won't happen. Okay, it's not this one. I was right the first. It is name. Okay, so none of these are a law. Can't in relation to have a law or sense to have a law. Okay, and again, it can't be the same thing, or they could, but so it's B, policy, and a lot of things are like. Whenever they start with is a member, that'll be some ethical. Okay, doing nothing, they wouldn't ask the question. Informing law enforcement, that's weird. I mean, you get a bunch of emails. Law enforcement is busy. Don't do that. Not even sure it's illegal against the rules of where, but illegal. Inform the employer. Nobody cares. Let's put this one, although A would also be a great answer. We receive millions of emails. If this is not somebody trying to actually sell me questions, it could be a scam, a phishing attempt, forwarding it to, I don't know. All right, this is the GDPR, the EU law for pushing. Yeah. So recommending a different vendor would be against the interests of the company. Your cousin does sell the best thing. Why? You can't recommend your cousin because, well, you know, disclose but recommend still. This is a great option. Accused. All right, question 50. City of Grandpa wants to know where all his public vehicles. Oh well. Technical. Right, we're doing great. 18 minutes. 2 questions left. Well, it's not physical because you can actually cross them. But when there's a form, we're done. Admin. It's a red tape, in this case, red line. Why are they even asking this? Obvious. High. Most risk. Okay, so it's not a law. Microsoft doesn't issue laws. It's not a standard. It's standard with how to build operating system so that whatever operating system you build, they all can talk to each other. It's not a policy, it's a procedure. Availability. Yeah. Like intensive care unit. Sure. I mean, they make it really, really hard for you. What? Okay, so doing nothing, it's outside the scope. Not participating in the group. Yeah, that's like doing nothing. Report to ISC2? No. Malware actually being used. That's a law enforcement thing. What? The risk associated with delaying resumption of operations are faster. Depends what you do. I mean, if your normal operations are cutting hair, selling fountain pens, or selling copiator paper, I don't know. It's probably B, but it's very, very weird. Competition risk is. Okay, D is not a risk here. This one doesn't matter. I mean, they do, it does, but okay. So if D wouldn't be here, I would say C. But you put this way, preserve health and human safety. It for business continuity effort. Okay, let's put C. Although whenever it's health and human safety involved, you cover it more carefully. Well, it's not an incident, it's not an attack or a threat, it's an event. Don't know if it's malicious traffic, but you just use the network. So what? You don't know if it's an intent. None of these are correct, 100%, but just eliminating the others. Yeah, if your regulator tells you have an incident, so it's for disaster recovery. Otherwise, you would be the evacuation. Again, the health thing. Okay, A is not normally is. C, no, it's either B or D, but most likely G. It can happen, but how many times my password expired, I don't remember. Firewall, blocking the traffic, okay. Yeah, role-based access controls. You get access by what you do, not by who you are. You're not John Doe, you are the assistant of the director of logistics. You get access to this and that. Database manager. I'm not even sure this abbreviation. No, it's only here. This thing doesn't exist. Role-based. Maybe. Hopefully. Now, I had big questions for these access controls. And it's weird, I would put role-based every time, but now I need to. Okay, let's say discretionary for this one. Mandatory for this one. Not good indeed. Hope I got. Right. These guys work in the dataset. Looks like dual control. Yeah, like those brothers claimed they had half of the Bitcoin key for the guys who got scanned by Zuckerberg. Question 34. Oh my god, was that even half of it? Tequila works for a government agency. Ah, this is yes. Okay. This is sometimes you know you need to you can't have the same answer every although it is what? This is a physical one, D. ID reader that allows an employer to enter a control area. Fingerprint reader that allows an employee to enter a control area. A and B are the same. We have only one answer. We see. Yeah. Try 3 times. Slow down, buddy. It's funny. We manage assets worth millions or billions. How much would the data entry doesn't require privilege? Discretionary. That means this is right. I was worried we don't. Physical access, lock on the door. Visitors to a secure facility should be escorted, not fingerprinted, not may be required to wear protective equipment, but not because it's a secure facility, dangerous facility. 42. Discretionary. So do we have a fence, a guard, badges, camera, safes? This is defensive databases. So about access control lists, they refer to object. Think. Would be a firewall. It could be data loss prevention, although I don't know. Yeah, it's that. I have no idea about wiring. Level 5 expressions. For humans, butter. There's not much you can do with it. A lot of contexts. Butter could even make things for the fire. Also for the humans. What? I believe it's a side channel. But not DDoS. I don't think it's unpacked. If it only steals the list, I mean, it could be a Trojan, but usually Trojans do a lot more all the device. It's malware. That's it. Okay, very fast. It's a worm. Secure access to the internal IT environment. Yeah, no. Firewall. Team. So only access to a given application. Software as a service. Oh, the attacker has a rather normal name. Oh, come on. Okay, so this is clearly on that, but the previous one, not the side channel, something. let's say a throw. Right. Synchronization, here that it's I mean, is it expensive? It depends what expensive to set it up or to recover after. If you, I mean, throw water and everything. After the fact, oxygen depletion will be of the oxygen. But the problem with this, people might die. More expensive. What? Okay, that's firewall. That's a Mac. Infrastructure service. Your lunches. Really. All right, so that's licensing. Wait. You don't have this luxury in the CISSP exam. Once you answer, you can't go. Word. Go back. It. I seem to find it now. The other one with the service. Yeah, okay, it's just another. It would be good to do it honestly, not use Google as I did, because it would help. It would help you know where you sit. You do the one at the end, honestly, also, you know to study more or pop the champagne in of the certification. I'm joking. Never stop learning. Maybe only 24 hours before the exam. Just study. Okay. Just because it's free doesn't mean you have to waste this. Okay? People are actually paying money for you to do this. Test centers are live. You go and sit in an actual test center with actual people taking care. See that. Well, important for who? For the company? I would say due diligence, but I'm gonna answer D. Sometimes you need to read the document if you want to have like that feeling, theoretical. So it's hashing, that's one, but maybe symmetric encryption, wouldn't that be the same thing? I mean, if you encrypt something with your private key and you send it, somebody changes it, encrypt it with the public key? No. So let's do this. For policy, I have no. Symmetric encryption, one key, but you maybe need a different type of encryption to exchange that key. So streaming video files. Hashing is not an encryption. VLANs is totally something. Asymmetric encryption for streaming. Archived, maybe. At the end of the retention period, data should be. But does retention include archive? People have 4 keys, private to public keys. Okay, it's not the attire, it's not acceptable use, not to bring your own device. It says reputable. Okay, then it's this one. The user gets one. Logs should be reviewed continuously, preferably by software. We would call AI, but there's no such thing yet. Just a bunch of if rules, switch rules, and if then, and sigma rules. Archiving when not needed for regular work. What? Verification and audit. Maybe. And the last question. We are here after 38 minutes, 49, because we started, stopped, continued the previous video, and then, okay, let's see. Every document on maybe it's labeling. I don't know. Submit quiz. Yeah. Submit. Successfully. So, what does that even mean? From 75. I got 88 points. Okay. You guys still in the mood to review it? Well, I guess you have no choice, or you can. Well, you do. You can just close the video. All right. First question correct. Second question, third, fourth, fifth. Where did we go wrong? Oh my god, we got correct the first 13 questions. Question 14. This is so counterintuitive. Can't believe I got this wrong. This is one of the questions I'm 100% certain. Provide diligent and competent service to principal, being corporation. So you tell the boss, hey, wink wink, my cousin is selling this. It's the best in the world. Because you say that about. Sorry for that. Did anyone during but oh, so we're not reporting malware to why? Really? So how do you protect society, the common good, public trust and confidence? Prohibition against dissemination, deploying malware for offensive purposes. Okay, right. How do you do that? By letting people roam free with malware and you're if you were not aware, okay. Well, I guess I cannot pretend, but like this. This one was in the fog. Alright, the risk is the impact. Okay, because they are more expensive. Cool. Alright. Is the most important goal the health? Oh my god, I said it's the health. It's actually the health. But my guys, it's a business continuity effort. Like, I'm not saying kill anybody, but yeah, okay. As I said, this one takes precedent. I went against my own knowledge on how these tests are evaluated. So it's human life, number one, most important, 100%. Oh, I got this one wrong. What do you? They evacuate. I swear to God. Only answer that directly addresses health and human safety, which is the paramount concern of all security officers. Okay, the most important is to do evacuation. Basically, I would have gotten 90. I'm not sorry for the other question. Two. Right, so I'm killing it here. All right. Role access control and wiring. Okay, what is it? Wiring closet. You heard about it. Heard about it. Yeah, here. What? Yeah, of course, it's the IP address. Oh my god, what did I do? What did I think about that? I don't know. Yeah, sorry, this is a slip up. You have those, so that's why you need to, if the exam ask needs 70% to pass, you need to train to get constantly over 80% to be sure you the actual. Don't tell me it's hashing. Really curious how you mess with message integrity in asymmetric click. How is that? Oh, can you? Yeah, you get a gibberish. If you get gibberish messages, you can. Okay. Oh, they are destroying it. Look. Wow. So the retention period includes archive. I'm glad I didn't mess up on many of the technical stuff. Up with the IP address. Of course I did. But everything else looks great. Right, so if you guys just landed here directly on this one, I also have a video which I recorded a few minutes ago on what to do in 2023 if you want to start in cybersecurity. What can you do, like a hands-on, practical stuff which is useful for your career to get you into the game. And the solution is to take the ISC2 certified in cybersecurity course, and then also register for the exam first and get the course. Both are free right now with the coupon code one for the course. This one, no, this one. Yes. So, right. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. And I think I'm gonna do the course just for all, and then do the last one after the course to quite great. And I'm just curious, how many, like, if I do it again, is it the same? Okay, I don't have time now. Once when I have time, I will try again, because not the same. This is very useful. You get 3 attempts, but different questions. That's something nice. 3 times questions, actually 6 times. Probably have 3 attempts on them. All right. Thank you all for watching. If you didn't already, please subscribe, share, and whatever. Print it on paper and put it in a bottle of water. Let it down the river. I'm joking, don't do that. Don't pollute the sea.